Good morning. Today is 9th March is pre-market report, and now when we're looking at the markets, we are basically seeing that overnight there was naturally a bit of drama, but Biden banned the importation of oil and gas into America, and then Russia has banned the export of a lot of its basically commodities and everything until December 31st. Now this has just shown that both sides are ready to take the hit because this will send oil and gas prices further up and also general commodity prices because Russia does produce quite a bit. So basically in the end of the day both sides are going to take a severe blow, but Putin has shown that he's ready to lose a bit to gain what he wants. Now, when we come to how the markets are doing, the American futures are up right now. But basically, the Nifty we closed at 16,010. Yesterday, the Nifty future, and the SGX is now trading at 16,024. So basically, it's a flat opening. I'm actually glad we're not gapping up in a good way or gapping down in a good way, because the flat opening will let both the call sellers and the put sellers not panic. The call sellers won't try to hammer the market down immediately, and the put sellers not try to push it up basically in a hurry. Now, when we look at the indexes on an intraday time frame, let me drop the levels for a second. Yeah, when you look at the indexes on the intraday time frame, for 9th March, basically there is a support zone at 15,870 and 15,800. Now this zone will be very important, as you can see even on the, I think this is the 15-minute chart. Yes, on the 15-minute chart, the 20 is heading towards the 50-day moving average. And as I had said yesterday, that my indicator which I use to see if basically a turnaround is coming, had signaled yesterday that the turnaround was coming. That's why throughout the video I was saying that I was expecting a bounce, which we did get. Now that same indicator now has gone to a higher time frame and started having a turnaround. Now that's a very positive sign, as it shows that we will be now gradually rising. But now the only question is, we're going to have a lot of resistance on the way up, as we have had a lot of gap downs, number one, and the quant was quite tight when we go initially up till this change of polarity zone, with the resistance is heavy, and now the 20 and 50 day on both the indexes are trying to cross over on the 15-minute chart. So that's a good sign. So 15,870 to 15,800 will be the initial very important support zone to watch. If we start heading down again, then we are back to the support which yesterday worked, and even the day before, 15,711 and 15,660. But I've added a range of weight, 15,660 to 15,711, because of the new formation which has happened in the chart over the past 2 days. This range has formed. It's no more just 15,711. If that breaks 15,510, but I do not expect 15,660 to 15,711 to break easily. I am basically, like yesterday, expecting more of a move to the upside at some point of the day, but because of what I told you my indicators are showing, they usually pull back a bit, then to spring up. Now on the resistance side, 16,040, which is basically candle plus quant resistance, which is I think one of the reasons you're not having a good gap up. And then 16,160 and 16,280 and 16,400. 16,400. Then when we come to the bank nifty, supports to 32,800, which is basically, let's just draw it quickly instead of just let me just draw them. 32,800, 32 I'll draw the 4 to 5 because the 32 4 to 5 for the past 2 days has acted for us, how the 15,711 has acted in the Bank Nifty. So the initial support I see for the Bank Nifty 32,800, which is actually in line with the 50-day moving average of the 15-minute chart you just seen, and then 32 4 to 5 to 32 500, which is going to be a very strong support, as it is what has helped us rise and survive on Monday and rise on Tuesday. That's the core support that has really worked. If by chance it breaks, then 31,915, which I've put twice, I do not know why. Let me just check that mistake. 31,915. I thought it's meant to be a range. So basically this is 31,915 to 31,982 is supporting us. Let me confirm also. Yeah, even on the WhatsApp what I sent is the same. Now when we come to the resistance side, which is basically for Bank Nifty 33,680, this is a candle resistance zone. Mainly I would put it, this is a quant but mainly a candle resistance zone, a very powerful candle resistance zone, and 33,900. So we're going to be within this resistance zone. If we break it, then 34,160, which is also former support which came which is coming new resistance now. These are all quant zones. So yeah, so basically these are the zones to watch. If it breaks that, then 34,300 to 34,500. If by chance it breaks that and we have some freak rally, then 35,070. Overall, I'm expecting more of an up move to in some point of the day, as all indications are towards that. Yes, basically on every up move, shorters will try to sell on every rise, as they've been doing it for the past, let's say, 10 to 15 days, and now they've come used to it also. So they're going to keep trying to do that. However, I am going to be looking for more to take a higher volume on the long sides when I'm doing them on the short trades which I do. Naturally, we're going to have to do both sides of the trade, as we have seen in the past few days. There's both sides, a move does come, but where I believe when it's on the upside, we're going to have a bigger one. But let us see how it goes. Thank you for watching, and do like and subscribe to the channel. And I've closed the Google form today, and I will basically add the numbers to one of the mobiles and start the WhatsApp list hopefully by Friday or latest Monday next week. Thank you.